So I grew up in a tour bus, so that when the bus starts going, I fall asleep, and I just feel at home. So I guess that I have that going for me. But being away from family and friends is tough sometimes. But then the shows always make up for it, because every night you get to see a new crowd and a new audience and connect, and it's really amazing.
I have a girl question now, because that's the emotional and mental preparation aspect of On the Road. How do you pack for a year's worth of tour?
Yeah, I have a wardrobe that I send on tour before I go.
Okay.
So that I pack with most of like the clothes that I use for work, for the shows and for promo and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I just pack my big bag with like a lot of sweatshirts and I have this big overall thing that I wear on the bus. I look like a baby when I'm on tour. I don't look like this. I look stupid, and it's like you have to be careful so you don't end up like really not taking care of yourself, because you get so comfy on the bus.
Mm-hmm. So then at night, every night you put on the animal print leggings and the platform Timbas.
Yes.
That is the most gangster thing I've ever seen, dude. That's crazy.
They're good.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah.
Tell me about what you're rocking right now, because I'm quite fascinated by it.
I'm rocking Desaida style Timberlands, and it's my friend Desaida who made them for me. She just gave them to a shoe repairer.
Oh yeah.
And just she just stacked them.
It does. It's that extra 2 inches.
Yeah.
I think Victoria Beckham said that. It's that extra half an inch.
Yeah.
That's your extra half an inch. There
exactly.
It is. There's a big thread I find in everything that you've been doing, which is a contrast between extreme sensitivity or sensibility and total badass.
I don't know what that means or is. I think that's what life is to me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I hope it's not just in
No. It means that you're multidimensional. It's good.
Okay, good. I think it's just like, I don't know. The extremes are always right next to each other for me. And I think, yes, my best feeling is happy and sad at the same time. I don't think you can be happy without being a little melancholic at the same time. Or, when you're sad, there's really, really sad, then there's always some kind of like joy, or like you understand something, or hope. Exactly. Yeah. So those things are so close to each other, and I think I'm never going to be able to do one without the other. But also the contrast in between them, when you put them next to each other, is what creates like a space where you actually connect to other people, I think. Show me love and what it's all about.
What's funny is that now when I listen to the radio, I hear so much European production. And you were literally the first person to work with the Max Martins and those Swedish powerhouses. How do you feel that now, 10, 20 years later, it's the sound? It's the only sound.
Yeah. Well, I think it's never good when there's just one sound. But that doesn't mean, I still work with Martin.
Yeah.
And I love what he does. And I think he's, an amazing producer. But yeah, I think it gets, a little too much sometimes. It's just like 3 or 4 producers that do everything that's on the radio.
Yeah.
I'd like some more diversity. But I totally understand why Max is as successful as he is.
What is it?
I worked with him, and I know I've seen it happen. It's like he just has an ear for things that he understands. It's like he has his own secret language or something, like a short cut into what works and what sticks with people. It's weird. He's really, it's a very special talent. It's very, it's almost like a super talent, you know, like what do you call it? Like
A superhero.
A superhero.
And is it still the same when you go in the studio with him now as it was in '97? Or?
Yeah, people think that he's got, you know, that he's a scientist and he's got a formula and that it's all very cold, but it's not. It's what he likes, and that's why he's done it for such a long time. You know, he does the stuff that he believes in, and it works. You know.
Tell me about working with Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Tell me about him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we were in the studio together for 3 days. And they were great.
3 years. I'm like,
no, they were great days, and it was awesome. You know, I'm such a fan, and I've been a fan since I was a kid, so I was really excited. I can't say I know him or, you know, that we're gonna work again or whatever, but the
or
time.
did you text message him? Or?
No, exactly. It's like an artist that you meet, and we had a really good time, and he was super generous and very funny. And I guess like I could see a glimpse. You know, he wrote his rhymes in the studio, and I was there when he was on the mic, and it was really cool.
What was the first rap song you learned as a kid? Do you remember?
Probably Push It by Salt and Pepper. Or Buffalo Stance by Nana Cherry.
Well, yeah, there's the Scandinavian connection.
I think that was earlier, actually. I think that was when I was like 10. Yeah, that probably was the first song that I learned.
Well, I'm gonna wrap it up because I'm getting the cue, but you know what's awesome is that you're gonna have been to Montreal 3 times in a year.
Yes.
So for that, I must hug you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Robyn, you're awesome.
Thanks.
And your timbas are just, I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool with my rubbers, but...
Yeah, but your rubbers are good.
Yeah.
You know, you could stack those.
True. I'll have to mail them to your friend. Thank you so much.